Hey everyone, once again Dan the Glassman here, and we're over here at the new Back to Nature project location here. And as you can see, we have haven't done too much work back here. We got the backyard set up, fire pit, got a cool little teepee frame going, and we've cleaned up the yard a little bit. Trying to get the wood into the piles over there, and eventually we got to go through and get a bunch of rocks out to clear up a lot of this space here. We got some rocks, a lot of small rocks all up in here, so when we eventually want to move the garden space from this side of the yard behind the garage all the way up into this whole area along the fence, we'll have to do a lot of major cleaning and rock clearing and stuff. But this side of the yard doesn't look too bad, and so I've started on this side here. And what I've done is I've come through, and this whole section you can see I've turned the dirt. I've gone in about a foot so far, just hand shoveling. And today we're going to start a Hugelkultur garden. So we're going to try a whole new experiment. So I'm actually digging out the dirt right now, and we're just moving it over here so then we can repile it back up. Hugelkultur basically is burying a bunch of logs, wood, and branches in layers, kind of like a lasagna style, where you start with some bigger pieces of wood, and then you bury those into the ground, and then you pile those up with smaller pieces on top of those, and then you add smaller types of twindling, little branches, twigs, things like that, like fire starter kind of fuel. You put that on the top of all that, so basically you have your logs and your thicker branches, and you got your smaller branches and twindling or kindling, sorry, and then on top of that, then you cover that with newspaper and mulch. And then on top of all that, you cover it with dirt and with compost. And so we have a lot of a really nice soil here. As you can see, I just turned this. We've added some compost just to the top of here, but we're now going to be turning it as we uncover this. Then we will be mixing it, mixing the soil and the dirt. And as you can see, we also got our compost pile going here. I just turned it yesterday, and it looks like we have some weather coming in. So we should get a lot of moisture today, which will be really nice for this. And we've basically just been turning this pile. There is no bin. We've kept it very simple. There is also no the chicken coop wire that I've been teaching people how to do, where you create a cylinder frame out of the wiring, and then you basically fill up your compost into there. You open up the frame, move it over to the next spot, and then you fill up the frame there. I've been doing this without the frame and just basically moving the compost pile from one spot to the next, and then moving it back over and back and forth, and that's how it's been getting turned. I just added the leaves here, but as you can see underneath, this is the bottom of the compost pile, and it's looking really good. Lots of good soil there, lots of good compost. And there's still a lot of sticks and twigs. So what I've also been doing is going through the compost and making sure to basically sift it. And I've been using a basket, kind of like a milk crate, wire milk crate. And so I've been using that, and I'll basically update that very soon. And I'll show you some of those videos as well. And so right now we're going to work on this Hugelkultur garden here. And we'll take some video of it, and we'll time lapse it, that way you don't have to watch it all and watch me dig this all out.